Good evening, everybody. We are on our world flight leg number 17. A little unusual tonight. We don't have anybody with us, which is a little odd. So I'm not sure where everybody's at tonight. Eddie did make the flight plan for us. We are back in Korea here. We are taking off where we left off in, I think it's Gimhae. And we're heading down to Muan. Looks like the weather in Muan is IFR conditions, so this could get a little interesting in the Beaver here. So Eddie put together the flight plan and has us doing a lot of water activities. And I think it would have been a little more interesting if we had a couple other people flying with us tonight, but we'll make the best of it. I've not flown the Beaver in 24, so I'm not sure exactly what the walk around has in store for us, but I do see the Pedo 2 here. Oop, that is not what I meant to hit. Be careful not hit the camera button there. That'll cause some problems. It's been CTDing my computer every time. I don't think I see anything else though. Although it's really weird, the sounds in the sim when it's really calm have gotten eerily quiet. There's just no like wildlife or anything, so I'm not sure what is going on there. But let's go back up in here and go and get this thing started. So we have my favorite avionics, the Garmin's, what are they, 530 and 430? Yeah. Luckily, you can actually send all of the information for the flight plan through the tablet, which makes it a little easier. As far as setting this up, I haven't flown this in a while, but let's go get our battery on. Nav light can come on. Leave all the other lights off. Let's double check our fuel. We should be at full tanks. This thing drinks the gas very quickly, so we're gonna go ahead and just load it fully up and go from there. Our tank selector is on the center tank, and you have to go from front, center, or the rear tank, so it's gonna have the balance between them. We got our ignition that is off, and I think we're ready for a start here. So let's get the mixture up, prop up, and crack the throttle. Double check the parking brake. Good there. And let's go ahead and crank this thing over, if I can remember where to do that. Oh, it's down here. Get the starter and boost pump. So fuel on, fuel pressure checked, and starter. Nope. Gotta get the ignition on, that helps. Starter. There she goes. And we can go fuel pump off, and we'll look for about 1,000 RPM. May not need quite 1,000 on this aircraft, but we'll get it there. That should be good. Alternator on. Radios can come on. Rest of the lights are good. Fuel push pumps back off. We are in the center tank. Let's go down here and start programming our flight plan in. Flight planner. So I've not used this too much, but it's actually a pretty handy tool. So we have our departure airport, RKPK, and our arrival airport, RKJB, which is going to be the RKPS, JY, BE, and JM along the way. And you can enter all this. Went ahead and entered it, just kind of poking around in the tablet, and we'll go ahead and send to avionics. So once these boot up, we should be able to hit flight plan and see everything in there, which we can. Beautiful. One thing that has caught me off guard in the past with the Beaver is checking the compass to the HSI here. So we've got about 241 there, and it matches down here, so that's good. Don't really have to wait too much on the warm-up on this aircraft, simply because the engine's damage is not modeled and everything. But we're going to go ahead and squawk VFR 1200. And I think we're good. The weather has, I think it was 300. Let me just double check it real fast. The weather is 320 Eb1, so pretty calm. And at the airport here we have, I think it was 36 left and right. Yes, those 36 left and right. 36 right is going to be just off our nose here, so we'll do a little left taxi out around these trees. And actually, it might be just right through those trees right there. Go and set our takeoff flaps. Altimeter. It's in hectopascals, so we're just going to cheat here. Go ahead and check everything else. Beacon, pitot heat, landing lights. Let's go ahead and turn strobe on. I think we're good to go. I did have to set up the control curves in the MOSA today. For whatever reason, the sim has decided that it doesn't want to allow me to adjust the curve axis in this aircraft. I don't know why. Brakes off. Did it spawn the landing gear up? No. Tap brakes. What's the problem here? Uh-oh. Is there chocks? What's going on, Robert? How are you tonight? Well, other than the beaver not wanting to move anywhere, is there chocks in the walk around? I didn't find that earlier. But we're stuck. I don't know why. Parking brakes are off. Gear is down, obviously. Let's see here. Any other reason why this won't be rolling? Press and pull. Okay, let's try this. Let's go just a slight slew. Of course it kills it. Booster pump, starter. I have no idea why this is deciding to be difficult. You can't even click on the wheels. Oops, I did not mean to hit Shift C again. Shift and Shift C when you're sprinting around the aircraft are easy to hit. Okay, so let's try a slew over to the water. How about that? Where is the water? Thought it was right next to the airport here. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, we're at least moving this time. Alright, so we're not going to be departing from the airport because for whatever reason the sim has decided to bork the parking brake for us, but at least we can float. We're going to be heading out of here and heading off to the west, and we'll do some touch and goes in the waterways and everything there. So we'll go ahead and line it up here. We've got takeoff flaps. And let's go. Oh. Not sure if the gear was the problem there, or... There we go. Got to bring the gear up. I'm not used to flying the float aircraft. Had to hold this thing down a little bit once it jump out of the water pretty quickly. There we go. Now we're flying. There, we'll do a little bit of a right turn here. It's interesting to see how much of a difference the photogrammetry is in this part of the world. And let's go flaps up. And booster pump can come off. This thing does have some pretty good performance, though. Although it's kind of funny seeing the you know, the Canadian Ontario Air Service in Korea. Your second officer boots. we're not going to be cruising too high. Eddie gave me a little rundown. He was the one who made the flight plan, and unfortunately he got pulled away at the last minute. Looks like Kyle's joined us. Hey, Kyle.
Hey.
I just got in the air. For some reason, the airplane, be careful, you might want to spot on the runway. As soon as I turned off the parking brakes, it did not want to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming up to you.
Okay. What are you flying?
The Dornier Sea Star.
The Sea Star. Okay. I wonder if that
Yeah,
shows up.
it's like a twin turboprop seaplane.
Oh. Is that a default plane?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know anything about it. I don't usually fly seaplanes, though. And there's 2,000 feet, so we'll level it off here. First leg's about 43 miles or so. A little shorter since we decided to have to scoot over. Thanks, Sim. Nope, there's Ron's golf courses. Let me pull up the instructions here from Eddie. So he said every airport on the route is an excuse to get in the water, basically 2,000, 4,000 foot cruise, 4,000 leg 1 to get the lay of the land and gain aircraft familiarity. Well, luckily we have flown this a few times, so it's not too unfamiliar other than the fact it doesn't want to taxi. First touch and go approach and overfly runway below 500 and land in the water channel using the end of the runway, AA touchdown zone. What does he mean by AA? I'm not sure, but we'll just come in from the west, fly down the runway, and there's the channel, which is kind of to the southwest of the airport. We can land down in there. "3,000 feet. This thing does have the basic autopilot. Let's see here. See, this was a little different than the 152. It's still the Bendix King, but the autopilot. Scroll this around. Wow, it's a really slow scroll. Go into heading mode. Altitude, we're going to 4,000, and let's go arm. We'll do 600 feet per minute, should be plenty. Let's see how well that works. Should we go to the right just a touch here? So you're catching up?
Yeah.
There he is. Alright, 3,500. Let's see if this thing actually stops at 4,000 feet. Hit arm, and I'm not sure if it is actually going to capture it or not. We'll see. Then we'll get to cruise and so this has the green area, which I think is for climbing, and then the red tick. Is that red? Kind of. They're a really dark red. So I'm assuming you want to be below that, although it's kind of hard to read the manifold pressure instrument whenever the throttle lever's right in the way of it. Alright, let's see if this captures. And it did. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. Zoom out just a touch here, and we're heading pretty much straight towards our target. I cannot arm nav mode. It's in GPS. If I arm, nav is armed, so it should intercept on the nav track for us. wobble pump. Is that to empty your floats? Do not exceed 5 pressure psi. The cap will come loose and start rattling. It's a pretty fun airplane to fly in the backcountry stuff. We just haven't done too much with it. Kyle, I don't know where everybody's at tonight.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, I was like, hello? Anybody? Especially for a float night. People are normally pretty excited about that.
It's my first time doing floats, so...
Well, the physics when you land is kind of weird. It's not like a smooth touchdown like you would expect it to be. It kind of like rattles you around, jars you pretty hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2,000 on the prop and 29 on the manifold. See how that treats us. Here's the crazy part. Look, I mean, look how much gas we've already used. Just taking off. This thing just drinks the gas so fast. Let's go ahead and go to the rear tank. Okay, so first touch and go approach, overfly runway below 500 feet and land in the water channel using the end of runway A touchdown zone. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward. Eddie did have something about doing a little run around a ship and see who can do it the fastest kind of challenge, but there's only 2 of us, so yeah, it was going to be more amusing when there was more of us. You see where you want to land, just let me know. There's nothing but water around us.
Coming up on your 6. Right below you.
That's a twin? Is that a push and pull?
Yep.
That's an interesting configuration. It's a good picture right there, though.
I was gonna take the goose, but I couldn't get it started earlier.
Spruce goose?
That or the Grumman. I was like, oh, I don't know what to take.
Oh, yeah. I took the Beaver because I knew it was normally a pretty good airplane, but so far I've had nothing but issues with it tonight. The sim wouldn't let me adjust the control axis, so I ended up using the Moza software and making a profile on there. So I'm not sure what's going on. It's Microsoft.
I was getting like, yeah, stutters like crazy earlier trying to test it out, so I don't know.
I haven't had stutters yet, but definitely a little bit of a challenge getting going. I hate that the GPS is all the way over here.
This has like that new system that like the PC-12 NGX has.
Yeah.
But it's like nothing's really working. I only have the GPS working, but my airspeed, my altimeter is like nothing.
Did you forget to do a walk around? Is your PD tubes
no.
covered?
Oh, maybe.
Can you do a walk? Have you tried walking in the water in the sim yet? This water in the sim is only like a foot deep, so I'm curious to see what happens if you jump out of it. It'd be cool if you could hop out of the Beaver and take the canoe.
That'd be cool.
First and second officer are arguing. There's more golf courses for you, Ron.
Jeez.
They like their golf courses on this side of the world, apparently.
Oh yeah. Are we Korea or Japan?
Korea.
Okay.
We left Japan. We're coming up here to Korea, and right now we're going from the east coast to the west coast.
Gotcha.
These trees look good. Dev and I were trying to get the trees in X-Plane 12 to look better, and I got a cheap mod that helps. It's still not quite as good as MSFS, but it's closer. And if X-Plane can get their buildings to pop more, it'll be pretty darn close. Their clouds are definitely a winner.
Oh yeah. Just like the volumetric of them, or
just the they look more realistic. Like these are kind of like these white puffy things that don't really look like a cloud, right? They actually have a cloud shape in X-Plane. Actually, kind of a nice change of pace, really. Now, MSFS definitely performs better than X-Plane, so I'm hopeful, and I think it's going to start happening in this 12.3 beta or 12.4, one of the two. They start adding multi-core support and things, which is what they're really missing. They add that, and it's going to be a hard time not to fly more X-Plane. Because I can fly, max settings, the hardest to run airport in any build's A350, no problem. I'll still be getting 40 to 60 frames. If I run a A330 at JFK or Boston, really is a tough one. In X-Plane, it's like 30, 35. And not even maxed out. And for my hardware not to be able to max it out and the way it looks is kind of sad. But I think they're going to be working on it, so.
Nice. Yeah, I was watching, was it XP72 fly the X Factor 5.7 in it the other day, and like, that's how I kind of got into flight sim. I was watching like Captain Canada with the Tolus and the was it Tolus? The 737.
That would probably be the Zybo or Zibo.
Oh yeah, them. So like, it looked good, but I've never played it, so I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, my heading mode has suddenly stopped working. This thing is just borked. Nav mode is arm, but it's not adjusting like you would expect it to. Jeez. Okay. Back to heading mode. I think that's the airport off our nose there. LEDs in this part of the world are not great. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and kick it out of autopilot and start my descent. Pull a bit of power back. Let's check the gear is up, and our rudders are lowered. Actually, can you land with the rudders lowered?
I think you're supposed to.
Okay.
Might snap them in real life.
You think you are or are not supposed to?
I don't think you're supposed to.
You don't think you are either. It's like you said, you come in there a little crooked, you snap those things off, and then... I mean, you still got your airplane rudder, at least, but...
Yeah. But you got nothing for slow speed.
Exactly. How the heck do people get anywhere with this airplane with the amount of fuel it drinks? What's the range on this thing? Like 300 miles? Alright, so I'm going to significantly pull power back, and we're going to dive down into this valley right here, if you want to follow. A little sporty. Okay, you go. Whoa, the winds are rough. We'll prop back some so I don't over RPM. Kind of noisy for people. Oh, there goes Kyle. Guess he couldn't descend quite fast as I could.
No.
This thing's just a flying wall. It's like a sheet of plywood. This is one way to enter the pattern. Photogrammetry. No ortho. The ortho is so bad. They put this closed runway here just for us to fly over. Slow up to wide arc speed here and start dropping some flaps. Gear up, check. Alright, bring a notch of flaps in. Another notch. And one more. Oof. This thing is very tall as well, so it throws me off. Alright, we're slow enough. We can drop our rudders here. Alright, where you at, Kyle?
Somewhere up the waterway. Trying to get it stopping. Maybe I think I forgot my alternate or my static source.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can. I don't know if it'll let me do it. Well, it must be stopped exit, so I gotta shut her off real fast. Must be stopped to exit. Where's the anchor in this thing? I forgot where that was. Isn't there a hotkey for an anchor or a button you can push? There we go. Let me out. I'm like standing in a foot of water. It cracks me up every time.
Is there a hotkey?
No, I just slowed down enough. Let's go to front tank. Start. Ignitions help. I keep wanting to hit the left brake pedal. Not gonna do much good for me right now. Let's see, where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's go take off flaps. And bring our rudder up. Push pumps on. Let's get a little speed so we can steer. And let's go after Kyle. Rotate. I wonder if that boat over there is actually like live traffic for boats. If so, he's like the only guy that has a GPS. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, you disappeared. You're back now, though.
Oh, why am I sinking?
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. If they kept the sounds the same, it sounds pretty cool when I fly past you with this big old engine.
Why am I not getting any stick authority?
Alright, I'm gonna risk the bridge while you're figuring your airplane out over here. This doesn't have a prop that I can break like the A2A.
What?
These float planes, man.
Oh no, mine's not
what is
working
Bodie
now.
barking about? Holy crap.
Alright, hold on.
Alright, Ed, if you come back and watch this, this is for you. We're live. Full power. Alright, how you making out over there, Kyle?
I had to get in my caravan.
Ah, okay. You just want to meet at the next airport?
I'm taking off now. I'll have to find you in a second.
You're fine. I'm gonna take some time and get the scenic route going here and get some low and fast flying in. It's gonna be kind of a neat little area to live in. This thing will definitely get the rattling when you get too fast in it, though. It was making all kinds of squeaky, weird noises. Alright, our next airport is Cruise 2000. Look for ships and bays to fly by. Well, we're down in the bays. I don't think I can fit under that bridge. A little low. Make sure I don't bounce my pontoons off of it, too. Okay, I'm not as big of a fan of how this flies in 24 versus 20. Boots is not happy about something in there. Oh, not shut up. Hey, we've got another bridge. I do like how these little ropes you can tie down to, you're just kind of flapping in the wind. I'll move it over to the middle tank here shortly. I wonder how aggressive we can get with this thing. I'm not really pushed to its limits.
So we're going to RKJY next.
Correct. I'm currently
Alright,
flying
cool.
under 2 bridges in a row. Can't be that high off the ground with these pontoons. Yeah, look at that. Phew. Don't quite have it maxed out, but we're definitely pushing it. Oh, can hear it making some weird rattly noises again. We should do a barrel roll. Oh, oh no, that's not good. Then you got quiet on me. Let's get a little more speed and try that again. Give me a second to get it started back again. Oh, you know what? Let's try the booster pump. Oh wait, that was already on. Maybe that's what kept us alive. Alright, let's try that again. Oh boy. It just barely does it. Once it gets upside down, it is not a happy airplane. I think I can fit through there. Going for it. I don't know if the wingspan will fit though. It's awful tight.
You flying through those towers?
Yep. Yeah, I don't think it'll fit through it normally. Woo! Luckily for us, there's no FAA here. It's cool that boat is cruising. It has a wake behind it too. It's neat. Alright, oh, it's next to the last airport, so this one doesn't have anything special. Let's see if we can find us a tight spot to squeeze into. There looks to be a little bit of a... I don't know what you really call it. Like a, I don't want to call it a river, but like a section where you can land in. Oh wow, I've never seen that before. These must be gas plants. They have flames sticking out the top of them. I've never seen that before. That's cool. Take a screenshot of that.
Well, the one you're just trying to fly through has like it's just like a smokestack or something. Has smoke coming out.
I flew through the power plant stacks. These over here where I'm flying right now are like a bunch of flames are spitting out the top.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I'm afraid to touch down on solid ground right now because of the fact that it wouldn't taxi a minute ago. But we should be able to land over here in this little section right here because the airport is just up there. Or is that the airport?
Yeah, like there's like that canal.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for earlier, canal. I'm looking for somewhere that would be more challenging to land. Oh, you know what? They're right here, right behind me. That right there.
The tiny canal?
The tiny canal with the two gas stacks. Let's try for that. It's definitely a full flapper. Alright, we'll dive in behind that bridge right there. Make sure I don't smack into one of these stacks on accident.
It looks like there's something going across it. Could be a gas line.
Yo. What's up, Nez? Getting a little frisky with the beaver over here. Here we go. Here, this is more like our style right here. Right past this bridge. Drop her in. Oh, the water goes uphill. That's not good. Oh no. Get out of there. I've never seen water go uphill like that before. Alright, I managed to get in there and out of there. I did see another potential right behind me. Oh, I've lost track of it. There it is. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's too tight right there. And water goes uphill again. Man, it's amazing how many stacks are around here. Get a little slalom going. I wonder if I can do this without dying. Oh, it worked. Figure 8. See if you can do a figure 8 on these towers. Check hour is a lifesaver here. There you go.
Oh. I almost got it.
You got it. Alright. We'll head on to the next waypoint here. Due west. By towers. Yeah, I've never seen this. It's pretty cool. All turned around now. See, yeah, this is... Kyle flying over there? Oh yeah, you left like a dust trail from 1,000 feet up in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, what in the world? There's where we were supposed to land. What do you think about that, Nez? We still showing VFR conditions? Minimum VFR. Alright, let's check our fuel situation. Let's go to the middle tank. Alright, we're gonna have to head to the southwest now. Forgot that Navigraph doesn't have this waypoint. There's those clouds that we're probably about to be contending with. The mixture doesn't seem to do anything. I've got this thing leaned all the way out. Okay, it kind of did something there at the very end of it. Doesn't change the fuel flow at all. Okay. Well, I take back everything I ever said in 2020 for the 24 version. It was once a great aircraft. Now I'm going to have to find something new, I think, for water ops. Did you do any flying this week, Kyle?
No, I didn't. I waited too long to get on the schedule, and then this weekend I think it's gonna storm. So.
Ah.
Yeah.
My co-op is in the ROTC, and he's going in for his flight medical review today, tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And he just got his top secret security clearance, and he's going to be he's really just waiting for somebody to call him. I don't remember if it was, I guess it would be Army.
Oh, really?
Not entirely sure which branch of ROTC he's in. Or Air Force. It's Air Force at that college. So, but I don't know if he signed up for Air Force or what. He told me, I don't remember.
Is he in his last year of college then?
He's close. He was just really going for engineering as a interim kind of thing, and I'm not sure if he's going to have to finish. I mean, he's pretty close to finishing, so I would want to go ahead and finish. That way you have that out of the way. You got the piece of paper.
Yeah.
Next to last airport is pretty cool. Tried a couple times, or land on the water and taxi to runway for land, or vice versa. Cool little inlet bay next to the runway. So that would be RKJM, not this one, but the next one. Just trying to come up on this next airport though. Yeah, I wish I could get 90 frames. And explain. It does actually make a difference going from 30 to like 60 and explain just in how the whole thing feels, forms and everything.
I have I guess I had the Fraden gem mod. I'm at 105 right now.
What series video card do you have?
3060.
Are you running the AMD frame gen?
I think so.
Yeah. I think you have to have a 4 series card to be able to do frame gen with NVIDIA's.
Oh yeah, true.
You see a challenging place to land. Let's go for it. Boom, BRB. Alright.
There's another big canal, but if you look...
I'm a little behind you at the moment, so I can't quite see what you're talking about. There's a little pond. I wonder if that's big enough. This thing almost has too much performance, and I don't feel like it's... Maybe it is real. Maybe it is just that powerful of an airplane, but in the sim, it's almost too easy.
What if there's something over to my left?
Oh, here we go. I see something that'll be a fun one. A couple of them, actually. Unless you get your eyes on something.
I have a pond over here, but I'm all ears for you too.
Alright. Follow me in over here, then we can go pond hopping.
Alright.
This one has a bajillion flap settings. This airplane. Little side slip, full flaps. Because we'll have to stop, turn around, and get out of this one. Stay to the right just to give us as much room as possible. Skim in between these two buildings right here. We should be golden. Perfect. Look at that. All right, Kyle, let's see what you got. Be cool if I could like hold my airplane here. Stop moving. Be able to push it back out into the water. Oh, it's running me over now. Oh boy.
I have too much speed.
Yeah, I think so too. Give that a second try. Shut that booster pump off. Guess you went behind the hill over there, lost you. Alright, you got it this time. This thing turned around perfectly for me. You were hauling the mill again. Getting out of here is going to be fun too. Just let me use my canoe. Oh boy. There you
This
go.
thing doesn't want to slow down.
You look a little better this time, but you still. Oh no!
Oh.
Well, that's one way to do it, folks. By the way, you've got pontoons on the bottom of your aircraft. This is going to be interesting. I may have to slew out of here because it has now turned around on me. Can I put my gear down and roll up on the ground here? Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Oh, wait. You got
Get
stuck
a running
again.
start up the hill.
You got stuck again. Come on. Come on, girl. It's like the parking brakes are still... It's like they're just jammed. I don't know why. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here now. Oh, no problem. Beautiful. If someone would make it a way that you could like grab your airplane and like push it around, that'd be so cool.
It would.
This thing is just a beast.
Why
Need
does my
A2A.
plane-
What?
My planes keep stalling and like have no rudder authority after slowing.
No. Or if it's a default MSFS plane, that would. I don't trust anything that comes from them.
What were you saying about A2A? If they like made a
A2A made a float plane and had like a way to push it and dock it, and that was just seamless.
take your little canoe out for a trip on a lake with
Exactly.
a camping mod.
Whole new level of immersion. Red Dead Redemption mixed with Flight Simulator. Didn't Grand Theft Auto 6 come out today or tomorrow or something?
No, it's coming out later this year, early next year.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody said something about it being this week, but I don't really follow it too much to know. But if you mix Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and Flight Simulator, it would be hilarious.
It would. Because they have float planes in GTA 5.
Yep. Is that where you trim the airplane? You gotta reach up there and grab these little things? Oh wow, that would be miserable. Kinda hard to get to. we are in the center tank. Okay, we're okay. What is the range of this thing? I just don't feel like it's much.
What airport are you heading to?
Bravo Echo.
Okay.
Am I going the wrong way?
Yeah.
I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. It's because my compass has swapped me around. Look at this. This shows me going west. The compass has me going almost east. What in the world? How'd that happen?
East? I thought you said west.
Why did that happen?
Oh.
Alright, let's head... Let's due south and get this thing lined back up. This happened to me one time before. We were flying around for 45 minutes and we were just lost. It's because this thing got so out of whack. I don't know if it's where I shut the airplane down or what. Okay, now we should be able to go to the west. Like, for that to be 180 degrees off from drift is just nonsense.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Alright, so we should be heading to Kilo Juliet Mike now.
Juliet Mike.
Close enough. Give her a little extra juice to catch back up.
I'll slow down.
So this is the one that Eddie said, it's pretty cool. Tried a couple times to land on the water and taxi to runway for land. Unfortunately, this thing does not want to work well on the land right now. Yeah, the mixture knob does nothing other than it probably would shut the engine off if I pulled it all the way. There's the canal. Excuse me. Haven't seen a golf course in a while.
See a lot of fields.
Yeah. We must be away from any big city and more out in the farmland country area.
What's your airspeed?
180 miles per hour.
Okay.
Playing catch up now.
Yeah, I'm slowing down. I'm at like 120.
Should be right next to this canal right here. Although the ortho is so bad in this territory, it's, I think I see the runway right there, right next to that bridge. I don't know if Sim is just struggling to load in, or the ortho is just that bad. Dive down to the canal here, and I'll just do a 90-degree turn to the right and land in the canal there. I'm redlining the airspeed. Starts rattling. And for this thing to slow down as fast as it does while I'm still got my nose pointing down is just crazy.
Meanwhile, my thing does not want to slow down.
Yeah, you're struggling. I know this thing's a flying barn door, but chugga chugga chugga. Alright, let's go to the front tank. He's still trying to get down.
Yeah, I was in reverse that whole time.
Holy crap. Sea Star. I'm gonna have to give that a try, see what's up with it. Although it doesn't look like it's too enjoyable. Hello, first officer. Oh, this is not Kilo Juliet Mike. Oh, jeez. Failing at navigating tonight. I'm blaming the Garmin. Totally the Garmin's fault. It's never my fault, right? That's how this works.
Never.
You know, the cameraman never dies, YouTuber's never wrong.
Mm-hmm. Wife's never wrong. Oh.
You're kicking up some cool spray. You're showing up as a different airplane now. You're showing up as a Beaver.
Yeah,
oh, no,
I
you're in a
switched
caravan.
into
You're a caravan, okay.
Yeah.
I see, that's a caravan now. Alrighty, how fast can that thing turn around? It's got rudders?
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows them. It's got some pontoons on it, man. Look at that thing. I want to go down to Key West and do that float plane ride over to that Fort Thompson or Thomas or whatever it is. Uh-oh. Turn, Kyle.
I'm going.
Turn!
I am.
Land! Oh, just barely skimmed around. Oh, he took off. No, he didn't. What's happening, Microsoft?
I am full deflection on my rudder.
Give it a little extra juice. It might kick it around a little better for you. Or you'll go flying into the grass, one of the two. Oh, it looks like you're going in the grass.
Yep.
Oh no, there's rocks.
Oh.
Oh no. You may have to drop the rudder down, like in the Beaver. Because that makes a huge difference in turning for me. I think you're stuck slewing on that one. Alrighty, you ready?
Yep. I hope.
Hey, right, whoop, wrong way. Take a flap set. And left turn, I hope. North. Okay, see, it's done shifted again. Look at that. That's crazy. What's wrong with this thing? There must be a strong breeze right here. I'm flying a little sideways. My airplane's broke. Flaps up. I appear to be going in the right direction. Okay, so this is the airport that Eddie said is a really cool airport. I'll explain why that one was kind of lackluster. Although we'll probably make this pretty quick here, and so I can get the first officer out for a walk around the house or the block before it gets too dark. I think we're going to finally have a break in the heat. It'll be next week, but
What's it usually like for you guys in the summer?
mid upper 80s average, and right now it's been in the 90s.
Oh, jeez.
It'll start cooling off late next week. Like the rest of the next 7 days is 90 to 95, 96.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Hello.
What have I missed?
Don't fly the Beaver.
Bad.
Bad.
Oh boy, how did they screw that up?
I don't know. The HSI keeps changing as we're flying by like chunks of degrees. I started flying off to the east thinking I was going west because the magnetic deviation turned 180 degrees. Kyle was like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "To the west." He's like, It's like,
Are we
I'm not
perhaps
going.
on network right now, or are we on just multiplayer?
Oh no, just multiplayer.
Okay.
We're in a float plane, so choose wisely.
Is there enough stops in time for me to hop on meaningfully?
Got one more airport, then the final.
I guess I'll just watch from afar.
You can hop in at Romeo Kilo Juliet Mike and splat yourself down in some water real fast.
The thing is, I really don't want to do bindings for new aircraft right now.
Yeah, I understand. The bindings weren't even working. I couldn't tweak the curves in the sim with this airplane.
See, I've been staring at After Effects for 8 hours today. I do not want to do that right now.
I don't blame you. This thing drinks fuel like a fish. I filled it up completely, and 2 tanks are at half or below, and 1 tank is about 25%. The tank is at 75%. I burned 25% of it. Which looks like I should go ahead and swap to that rear tank.
What are you in now?
I'm in the Beaver still.
Oh, it's still bad though.
Yeah. I'm committed at this point.
I really need to fly this Citation X.
What do you think of that,
I
Kyle?
was so tempted.
What was it?
The new Citation.
It's pretty good. I did a flight from Jackson Hole out to somewhere just south of LA last night. It worked perfectly. I just need to get my landing speeds down.
I was gonna fly it last night, but then I realized I just want to fly something without screens, so I took a Citation jet up instead.
Mm.
That went to Havilland.
But it's fast. I was watching, was it Into the Blue today? He was doing like 0.9 at 47,000 feet.
Jeez.
I didn't know Into the Blue was back.
Yeah. So,
I just don't like its marketplace only.
yeah, that's the
okay.
downside.
All of Flight
Based on,
FX
like-
stuff is that way.
Yeah.
I know. Not their Honda jet. Wait, no, not the Vision jet. Sorry. The Vision jet I have for thrill bikes.
Oh, okay.
Well, you went up for a private jet flight after this then?
I'm tired. I'm gonna take Bodie for a walk after we land and go to bed.
Fair enough.
I haven't got much sleep in the last couple days.
I'm so gonna sleep in tomorrow.
I wish I could sleep in. Although considering I'm on day 13 of working, 12,
Please tell me you get this weekend off.
tempted to take a day out. Yeah, I get the weekend off, but I gotta go catch up on all the chores
Ah,
that I didn't get to take care of last weekend, which includes mowing a whole lot of grass.
you should get a robot mower. You mow grass a lot.
I gotta take care of my parents' property, which is not small.
Ah,
And it's overgrown now because it's been raining so much, and I haven't been able to get out there and mow in a couple weeks, 3 weeks. Go down here and hop on Kyle's wing here.
Do you have like a tractor with like a brush hog on it?
I've got a tractor, has a mowing deck, but it doesn't have a brush hog. I wish I did, because it would be helpful. What's up, Tyler? But it helps with like swampy areas that get really wet. I can kind of really dig into some stuff I can't get the zero turn into.
Yeah.
The zero turn, you look at it funny, get stuck. Slow up just a little bit, Kyle. I'm gonna catch up to you here. My plane is about to rattle itself to death. Since I was working over the weekend, and which would have been a good weekend to mow. At least we've had a bunch of sun this week, so it should be fairly dry. But I gotta get one of the mowers back and change the hydrostatic transmission fluid on it because it's still got water in it where it got flooded. And it's causing it to like, I think it's what's happening is it'll start leaking transmission fluid out of the reservoir, which is weird because the reservoir is almost empty. But I think the water starts boiling and increases the pressure to a level that just causes it to blow out.
Very interesting.
That's my theory, because it got better after I changed it the first time. But I I'm not sure how the sills would react if I dumped a bunch of fuel in there and let it attach to the ethanol, like the water attached to the ethanol, and then dump it out. Otherwise, I'd try that. But the transmissions are about $1,500 a piece. So I don't really want to risk having to either rebuild or replace 2 transmissions.
Yeah, it's no fun.
No, I'm trying to catch up to you. I'm giving her all she's got.
Yeah, I'm
You should
slowing
take a
down
sedation
to
jet.
130.
What'd you say, Dev?
Take a sedation jet.
Stop some pontoons on.
Oh, you know what? You know what you could have done? You could have taken the boat E2A. It looks like a boat. You should act like a boat too, right?
Well, you tested that theory, remember?
I did. Yes. It was a spectacular failure.
Despite how much it looks like a boat and smells like a boat, it is not a boat.
It even flies like a boat.
Nah, I'd say it flies more like a caddy. Kind of floats a little
I
bit.
don't know what that is.
Cadillac?
Oh. Aren't Cadillacs like really prissy?
They always have been.
Yeah.
I'm sad the Beaver doesn't work.
Yeah, it was so good in 20.
Hey, stream the 2020 package version. Unstream the 24 package.
I don't know what's even being streamed, honestly. Alright, I finally caught up to you. You got a lot more power than me.
So, I appear to have installed my ortho tiles into a OneDrive folder, and now Microsoft is very mad at me, and it keeps yelling at me, "You're out of OneDrive storage."
Alright, you're gonna have to grab a picture.
What is Kyle and is he in a not King Air? Caravan?
He's in a caravan and his rudder's stuck to the left.
Speaking of rudder sticking to the left, I'm gonna need someone to help me test model matching on our FSD server sometime this weekend.
I will if I have time.
No worries, I get it if you don't.
I probably will have time at night because I'm not gonna feel like doing much after all the work I gotta do during the day, but I'm try to knock stuff out. Try to get that oil change tomorrow and then knock a bunch of mowing out Saturday morning. How close can you go?
Alright, I got some.
Sweet. Alright, looks like the airport's right off our nose there, so we can dive down to that bay if you want to.
We're gonna land in that square box to our right.
To our right?
Yeah.
I can't see what box you're talking about. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I can make it from here. Go ahead and break this airframe so I can get rid of it.
You're never gonna fly us again, are you?
Probably not.
going inverted.
I did a barrel roll. You're ripping the flaps off right now.
Trying to get my thing to stall, but it's not stalling.
He's trying to break your planes.
At this point, yes.
Yep.
I think the only reason the Beaver was decent in 2020 was because of the Got Friends expansion packs for them.
Probably. It is not good. Now.
What's wrong with it? Oh, the HSI.
Everything's borked on it. I couldn't even taxi earlier. Hello, friends. Don't mind the pontoons.
What part of the world are we in right now?
Korea.
Oh, nice. That does not look Korean. Well, maybe it does. I could just be really wrong about how this looks.
I've made it.
Ooh.
It's very arcadey to fly in 24. Alright, Kyle, can you think you can make this one?
I'll try.
Kyle's entertained me with a couple crashes tonight. Those pontoons keep getting in the way.
Yeah, slowing a turboprop down is not the easiest thing in the world.
No.
You should have reverse thrust when you get in the water, at least.
Yeah,
I
you
do, but it won't slow down.
Getting to the water is the challenge.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh no!
What the heck?
Oh no! Not again! Yeah. Don't forget about the pontoons. Oh no! Oh. Kyle has made it to every pond so far, just not in one piece.
I forget you sit like 10 feet higher.
Yeah. I was like, man, you're awful low. Oh, yep, too low. Alright. Let me see if I can get out of here now. No problem. Alright, I'm going to stay on the deck here and go to the final airport now. The photogrammetry is so bad around here.
This is one map enhancement might come in handy for MSFS.
Well, I don't think Korea's ortho is going to be very good in general.
Whatever. Maybe Google has better. Or a custom tile server of some sort.
I don't know if I can make it under that bridge, but we're going to check it out at least. This airplane might be a little too tall for that one. Oh, I might be able to over here, though. Let's see. About to find out. Made it. It's actually a little disappointing in how bad the waves are whenever you get the pontoons down into it.
Wasn't the Beaver like one of the aircraft that showcased in the trailer too?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
What am I witnessing?
It's kind of hard to take pictures and fly when you have no control.
How do I see you flip this thing over? Can you land on your wings?
Kind of do what?
Land on your wings, upside down.
Well, it doesn't really like to fly upside down. The engine starts stalling.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool actually.
It hasn't quite stalled on me during a barrel roll yet, but it starts to lose power. So I was watching while on the phone. This is really cool. But yeah, unfortunately, Nez, the airplane itself is kind of a letdown from what it was in 2020. 2020's version of this was much nicer.
A lot of things in 2020 are so much better than what they are in 24. I refuse to fly 24 for airliners quite yet.
A lot of things are a letdown in 24. Yeah, I mean we got to remember that 2020's been out for what, 5 years now. So I know we're coming up on a
I
year.
still think 24 should never have come out.
No, it's a little premature.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have 2020 installed on my computer anymore, so I pretty much use 24 when I'm flying with you guys in most, if not everything else I do as an expert recently, as a recent. Once 24 gets more performant on my computer or I get a new computer, it'll probably be better for me.
Bodie is not happy about something.
Yeah, the ATRs are so sad because
Dude,
Flight 1 software made really good ATRs for FSX and P3D. So good that ATR was proud of them and gave them out as copies at the tours. It's the same producer who made this new Microsoft ATR, but it's just so bad.
ATRs are what I always favored the old prop liners. Yeah, what's the, you can get the Dash 8 and X-Plane.
It's so good. The Fly JSON Dash 8 is amazing.
Alright, so here's what we're
I
going to
have
do.
that thing.
We're laying on the ground this time. But I'm going to get a little creative here. For some reason I have lost power. And I'm not going nearly as fast as I normally would. Let's see what this will do this. Oh, that's a hard stall. I must have I broke something.
Is there? Is it any good? I was gonna say, isn't it the Majestic one that has it's not gonna come over for another 4 years? Majestic has a really good ATR, or not ATR, gosh, Dash 8 if you fly for P3D. Both.
Alright, Kyle, I can't taxi, so we're gonna get creative here.
Okay.
Both
Look to your left.
Really good Dash 8s.
This is gonna be really entertaining. Oh, that went better than I expected it to.
You parked perfectly.
Yeah. Okay, let's get out of this. Oh, look at that. It's on fire. I knew I was losing power. At least they modeled that. So they do have damage modeled. But you can't taxi with the thing. Oh well. It was fun. It was entertaining. We got to beat up an airplane for a little while.
Yeah.
We don't normally do that, so. There, guys. We'll be back on Sunday. I don't think I'll be able to do a Friday night op tomorrow, unfortunately. If
There's
we
no
get
Friday
this,
night off to do.
we could do a Friday night op. But I was successful in breaking the airplane at least, so that's good. But if we get the server running, we might try to do a shared cockpit with Dev and the Challenger. Assuming we get everybody else set up on the server as well. So we'll see how that goes.
Part, yeah.
Yeah. It's not terribly hard to set up, but it is a bit clunky, to say it nicely. But
Yeah.
anyways, guys, I'm going to go take the first officer for a lap or two around the block as my engine catches fire here, and I will see you guys then. Catches fire here, and I will see you guys then.